Hello and welcome to another update for my Mets Realm theme team, Perfect Team, Out of the Park Baseball 25. And this is the year 2035. And if you remember, I barely survived the last cutoff for relegation in the previous season. So now we're trying to hold on once again. So how did we do? Let's go to our pitching and check that out. So, if you can see my starting rotation, Bobby Ojeda, he was 12-12, 3.92 ERA. He's in that first spot instead of Syndergaard because I had to change up the rotation because of the All-Star break and the resting stuff, So I had to do that, and so he had a 3.92 ERA. He actually pitched much better than his ERA looks like, so that's that. Then Noah Syndergaard, who had a 3.3 ERA, 12-12, but he actually pitched the best out of everyone, and the reason he's in the second slot is because he needed to move down for being in the All-Star, so I think he was the All-Star of the season. Yep, he was, just making sure. So, yeah, he had an All-Star season. 3.03, not quite as good as last time, but he still did pretty good. Craig Swan, a 4 ERA, 8-14. Not the best this season, but he did pitch okay. I want to just go to his log and see what he did. So, yeah, he kind of just hovered around 4 the entire season for the beginning of the season, and then he kind of went in a better direction starting in July, and then by September, he kind of fell off a bit and was going up and down, giving up 6 runs, 5 runs, and just going up and down and not being consistent. But he was doing okay up until then. Even though he had this losing streak in this area, he did pitch somewhat okay. And a lot of the struggles were offense. So let's get back to the rotation. Frank Viola pitched terrible, 7-16. I think his card is starting to kind of fall off a bit. So that's kind of disappointing. 4.78. He was bad all season. And, yeah, pretty much had to, can't really rely on him. So, that's it with him. He had, let me just take a quick glance at his log. Yeah, he started very bad, giving up 5 runs and 6 runs and in the second and third games, and was just never consistent. So he was bad. I started the season with Ron Darling as my 5th, but he started off pretty bad again. And so I ended up moving Severino in there, and he pitched a 4.46 ERA, which is doesn't look good on appearance, but he actually pitched somewhat okay, considering everything. So when I first brought him over, which was, let's see, July, he gave up 4 runs and 4 runs. Those were 2 not so good starts, but then he rattled off a bunch of good starts. Starting in August, 3-1-2-0-1-0-2, and then a 4, a bad one, and then a 2, and then he ended on a bad one with 6 runs. But he was not the worst, not as bad as his ERA might suggest. So that's why he's there. And as far as the bullpen, we got a new addition to the bullpen. His name is Billy Wagner. Yep, I ended up buying him and moving him into the closer spot. Our bullpen was actually not as bad as last time, I'll say, but still not great. So Billy Wagner's card, let's take a look. He's a gold card, and he's got a decent amount of good stats. And for the short time I had him on my team, he did pretty well. He did pretty well. So he had a 1.08 ERA. Danny Frisella was kind of up and down the whole year, but he finished strong with a 2.63 ERA. And so he got moved into the spot there. Adam Ottavino was generally okay the entire season with a 2.98 ERA. McDowell was my closer. He's got 20 saves. You can't see it on the screen, but he was generally pretty good most of the season until the end, and then he kind of fell off. Let me find out where he fell off. There was like a stretch where he just kind of just imploded. Here it is right here. September. Beginning of September, we gave it 1 run and 3 runs. And then he just kind of just didn't have it for the rest of the season. So not good news for Mr. McDowell, even though he's upgraded twice. So gonna have to figure that situation out. Okay. And let's see. What else? For some reason my screen is not, for whatever reason, the Quintana is being cut off there. I'll have to check that out after this is all for the next time we do this, but apologies for that. But Brooks Raley, 4.33 ERA. He was not great all season. Dwight Gooden, not good all season, and his card is upgraded 3 times, which is kind of disappointing. And then Edwin Diaz, the addition, because he got downgraded this week. So this is what he looks like, and he just was not good. He wasn't good. He wasn't given a prominent role anyway, but he was not good. So that was that's kind of what happened there. And Quintana, I ended up having to move Ron Darling down because he wasn't doing good as a long reliever, and I moved Quintana into the long relief, and he got a 2.70 ERA. So not too upset with that. Now let's go to our lineups. So let's go to the lineups, and let's go to the overview. Once again, our lineups were not great. Lineups were not great. For whatever reason, my cropping, and I don't know why it's off for some reason, but we'll deal with that another time. Let's see the lineups. So my top hitter overall was Magadan with a 2.48 ERA, which is terrible. And you can kind of see that. Oh, well, why is my thing not? For whatever, I don't know why my OBS cut that off, but yeah, not that good, not that good. So anyway, you can see the first 2 numbers. That's all you really need to see on the average. So 2.4, 2.4, 0.24, 0.24, 0.24, and then it goes all down from there. My upgraded Matsui that I did right here, my upgraded, that's 2 times, and then I upgraded my Reyes, which is here. My Reyes, he's not doing much, and he's upgraded twice, but I might have to keep upgrading him. And yeah, not a whole lot going on in my hitting department. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see it from there. Maybe here you can see it. Yeah, you can see my depth chart versus right. And you can see all these places are filled in. That's because I got desperate and I asked the computer to find me a lineup that works. Because it was like getting to the point where I was like, all right, well, getting desperate now. Someone got to help me. Like, I don't know what the issue is because I have most of the cards now that I can easily obtain, and I still can't get a decent batting average. So, yeah, kind of disappointing to see what's happened here with that. So, we'll have to just hope we do well next time. All right, anyway, let's go to the home page and let's reveal our record. So, I'm going to reveal my record in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So as you can see, I am 64 and 98. Not very good. Not very good. But let's see how close things turned out. 64 wins. Second to last record down here, if you can believe that. My relegation, why is it not showing relegation? Oh yeah, the league is turning over right now. So, but I am in the bottom 4, so I'm gonna get relegated. I have the screenshot. So, yeah, that sucked. And I got that Wagner card at the, here it is. Wow. So wait, all these are relegated. So I think that might be a mistake because it was only 4, but first time. But I think that's because the league is turning over and adjustments are being made. But in any case, yeah, I got that Wagner card because I was like in the 4th spot or the third from the bottom. And I thought that maybe he could pull me out on the last day. Wagner could rescue me with some games, but just didn't happen. And the AI lineup didn't help either. So I'm pretty much in a tough spot right now. And hopefully next season we will climb out of the Stone League because that's where it will be. And yeah, not much else to say about that. It's disappointing for sure. That it's definitely very disappointing that oh wait, I think I know why. Let's see. I think I know why it wasn't working. Anyway, it's disappointing, and that's it. Hopefully we do better next time. You know, my frustration is mounting, and hopefully we do better. We got this Rusty Staub card now that came out. I might try it out in the DH spot. Maybe I could get something going on offense with him. Who knows? This game is very hard to predict. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't watched my packs opening video, you should check that out. As you can see, I got 71 packs already. And without spoiling my packs opening, I kind of need to pull some more stuff here to compete. So there's going to be another packs opening probably relatively shortly this week or the following week because I need a lot of help on my team. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and that would be much appreciated. And you can also subscribe to my Substack over at Substack it would be greatly appreciated. This is the E3 time. Well, previously it's called Summer Game Fest now, and I'm doing a lot of indie coverage, and this channel is going to be really focusing a lot on demos and stuff like that. So if you like other games besides this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and keep coming back to the channel and saying hello. Don't forget to comment if you have a question either. I don't mind answering questions. So anyway, thanks for watching. Fortunately, another downer, another relegation. We'll fight back next time. Goodbye.